We usually photograph something beautiful or happy for us. But, unfortunately, there are exceptions. I brought you pictures after which, unfortunately, something happened that no one expected. Or I might even say pictures before tragedy. Number 10. Princess Diana's Last Ride. Princess Diana died 20 years ago. She was famously divorced from Prince Charles and dating Dodi Al Fayed, the son of the rich and powerful Tycoon Mohammed Al Fayed. In August of 1997 they were vacationing together, first aboard the Al Fayed yacht and then in Paris. It's hard to imagine the unrestrained harassment Diana suffered at the hands of the paparazzi's intent on securing pictures of her. She was chased and hunted mercilessly, and when, on the evening of August 31st, 1997, she and Al Fayed climbed into a chauffeur-driven Mercedes and speed away from a Paris hotel. They were chased by a voracious horde of cameramen. The car crashed into a wall of a tunnel, and the cameramen, they kept taking pictures. Number 9. Roof-topping daredevil. Andrei Retrovsky, like a lot of Russian teenager, was totally addicted to posing for pictures in dangerous situations. He hung from rooftops and stood on the edge of the slippery metal scaffolding, and at the end of the day, it killed him. Retrovsky fell from the roof of a 9-story building in the city of Volgoda. Nobody paid it a bit of attention. Retrovsky, before his death at the age of 17, had a quiet social media following. It's easy to see why. Number 8. Speeding to his death. In 2013, Paul Walker was in the middle of the filming Fast and Furious 7 in Atlanta when he flew back to Los Angeles area for Thanksgiving. On the afternoon of the November 30th, the Porsche, which he was riding, went out of the control at high speed and slammed into a tree. Walker probably lived just long enough to realize what was happening. The last picture of him was taken moments before the crash as he left the charity event. Walker left a young daughter and a long string of lawsuits behind him. In the movie, they use like his look-alike brothers as the stand-ins to finish the film. Number 7. Carl Wallenda's Last Walk. Carl Wallenda was the founder and the great-grandfather of the current daredevil Nick Wallenda. In 1970, Wallenda drew a huge crowd when he skywalked across Tallullah Gorge in Georgia. He even stopped twice to do the headstands as he crossed the quarter-mile-wide gorge. When he was 73 years old, he set out to walk between 2 hotel towers in San Juan, Puerto Rico. But the combination of high winds and wobbly wire led him to lose his balance and fall 120 feet to his death. The local TV film crew got his whole tragic scene on tape. His great-grandson Nick, carrying on the family tradition with stunts such as a tightrope walk across the Niagara Falls. He doesn't believe in safety nets either, saying they give you false sense of security. Number 6. A cute photo seconds before death. Catherine Chappell was an Emmy Award-winning editor who worked on the TV Game of Thrones and in movies such as Divergent. Everyone said she has a bright future ahead of her. In 2015, she was in South Africa to work a volunteer at a game reserve. Chappell took a break from her work to visit a safari park north of Johannesburg. No one is quite sure what happened. First, a seemingly docile female lion approached the car in which she was riding. Reportedly, Catherine rolled down the window to take a picture. Still, everything seems fine. Then suddenly the lioness reared up on the car and bit Chappell. When she walked away, blood dripping from her mouth. Witnesses thought it was all over. Then suddenly the lioness turned and leaped back into the car and mauled Chappell. She didn't stand a chance. She passed away at the scene. Number 5. The Omagh bombing. The Omagh bombing was a car bombing on August 15, 1998 in the town of Omagh in County Tyrone, Northern Ireland. The bombing killed 29 people and injured about 220 others. making it the deadliest single incident of troubles in Northern Ireland. The telephone warnings, which did not specify the actual location, had been sent almost 40 minutes beforehand, but the police inadvertently moved people toward the bomb. The red Vauxhall Cavalier containing the bomb. This photograph was taken shortly before the explosion. The camera was found afterwards in the rubble. The man and child in the photo both survived. I thank you for watching the whole video. If you liked, subscribe and comment on what I should do in the next video. And remember, you never know which is the last picture of you.